As we light this candle, we invite Jesus into our hearts.
Sign of the Cross in Filipino.
Salamat ng anak ng Espiritu Santos. Amen.
Opened our eyes to learning about the cultures and communities that people belong to. One area that we are presently studying within this concept is the early church. We have found it so amazing that the people of the early church never gave up on the love and kindness of Jesus, even after he left his people to go to his Father in heaven in very difficult times.
We are so grateful for the people who have passed on the message of Jesus throughout ages, men and women like Peter, Priscilla and Aquila, Paul and Phoebe.
Because of what they started, we too are able to belong to the same faithful community, where love and kindness are behind our words and actions, where Jesus is always in our hearts.
This month we take time to reflect on the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Just as the members of the early church wanted people to know all about the love and mercy of Jesus, Jesus still wants people everywhere to be made known of his great love and mercy today. The Sacred Heart of Jesus is still an image that reminds people of this.
This week we've been using the image of the Sacred Heart to reflect on the great love and mercy that Jesus has for us, and we have been focusing on offering up prayers of gratitude during daily prayers. Please spend time now to think of all the things that you are grateful for as we share you our heart art. We have written words on them that we think represent the Sacred Heart of Jesus.
Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy.
Loving one another is central in Christian faith and teaching. There are many Bible verses telling us about loving one another. Listen to the words of love from a range of Gospels.
I give you a new commandment, as I have loved you. You must love one another.
You must love your neighbours as you love yourself.
Above everything, love one another earnestly.
The message you heard from the very beginning is this: we must love one another.
My children, your love must not just be words and talk. It must be true love that shows itself in action.
No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in union with us and His love is made perfect in us.
Do all your work in love. The Gospel of the Lord.
As we belong to that Catholic family, let us remember the heart of Jesus in all we do.
Some ways we can be a heart of Jesus is by
Helping others with their work.
Be honest.
Forgiving each other.
Including everybody.
Doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Learning the language and cultures of others.
What can you do to be in the heart of Jesus?